The weather's starting to turn, so it's time for some Christmas crafts. Come check out these first holiday Christmassy crafts that I'm creating. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel where we do DIY projects, crafts, and a little bit of organization, but all on a budget. Come check out today's craft, and don't forget, I try and link everything I use in the description box below. If I can't link exactly what I used, I try and link something as close as possible. Otherwise, hit the subscribe button, check out some of my previous videos, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Alright, so sorry for the lighting, my time management skills were not on point today. So I'm going to take this pumpkin from the fall Dollar Tree decor and we're going to go ahead and change it up to make it Christmassy. So I'm just going to start by removing the bow, removing the top, and sanding it down. Voila! Success. The only reason I'm sanding this is to get the glitter off and to make it an even surface for when I put my next item on. Take some matte Mod Podge. I get talking too fast and it comes out however it wants. And I'm just going to cover the front. I wanted my bigger brush, but I can't find it, so we are using this one. Now I have that sitting there. And I'm going to take a piece of wrapping paper. This is from the Dollar Tree from last year. And I'm just going to try and find like the best place. This centerpiece looks like a really nice place to me, so I'm going to go ahead and place it. So now that this is all dry, I just kind of fold it over the edges here, and I'm going to take my sanding sponge and I'm just going to kind of do this on the edge, and you can see it perforates it, so we'll be able to pull it right off. So I'm going to do that all the way around, and then we're man, I just can't talk this afternoon. Then I'm kind of going to go over the edges here. You'll see what I mean. I don't make a lot of sense the first time anyways. Okay, so there we are. Now very carefully around all the edges here. Oh snap, I forgot to fill that in. We're going to fill that in real quick. And then around the edges we're going to take my chalkboard paint and we're just going to carefully paint all the edges as well as the back. So let's start by filling this in. I have some filler from Dollar Tree. Here it is. The only thing is I'm getting this sealed again so that it doesn't... Oh wow, that's super soft. I really expected it to be a little harder to work with. So I'm just going to kind of push it in with my finger. I don't think this part has to be perfect, to be honest. I don't care if the whole thing is filled in or just the top so that it's even. So I'm just going to kind of push it in. Okay, so now that's going to dry. And then we'll sand it so it's even. But while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and do the sides. This way we'll at least have a place to set it down on. So now that this putty has dried, I just went ahead and I sanded it down with our sanding sponge so that it was flat across here. And now I'm going to add some black paint to it. So after distressing the paper to get it off, I decided that I actually wanted it to look a little bit more put together. So I don't want it to look perfect because wrapping's not perfect, but I didn't want the white showing through as if it was ripped. So I went ahead and I just went around the edges with a little bit of black, catching the white paper. And I'm not going to be super particular about it, but I do like how this looks a lot better. And I'm going to let that dry now, and then we're going to go ahead and start on this side first. I turned my hot glue on to warm up, and while that's warming up, I'm going to go ahead and work on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and write Merry Christmas on here, and I'm going to start with pencil, then go over it. But you could definitely, if you don't like your own handwriting, you could print something out and then scribble with pencil on the back, and then put the pencil side down and trace the outline to be able to get the font that you want. If you don't like your handwriting or you don't trust yourself, I'm going to go ahead and just chance it. If it doesn't turn out perfect, that's okay. So now I just need to go over my pencil lines and fill in the areas with a chalk marker. I had picked up a set that came with this small one and a larger one. This one's a little bit smaller, so I think it's going to work really nice since this is a smaller piece. Since the white's going to show up so much better if you do 2 layers, then as I do it, I try and go over the first layer, and it also helps with just making sure everything flows and doesn't look streaky. I'll also, when I'm filling in the side, I'll start at the top and I'll go all the way down. And that kind of helps with the streakiness too. Also, I like to go slow because that seems to help. So next I took this ribbon, and this is a 4-pack from Hobby Lobby. It's 50% off right now. And I went ahead and I made the front look like a present with just like a messy bow and a couple pieces across. My footage cut out. I didn't realize my camera had died. But here's the other side, our Merry Christmas side. And I feel like it's missing just a little something, but I can't decide what. So in the comments below, let me know, what would you add to this Merry Christmas reversible sign? And I can't wait to do another craft next time. Thanks so much for watching, and until then, bye-bye!